Good morning students. I am Dr. Karthik, Department of Textile and Fashion Designing. Now I am going to telling about the preparatory process of pawn winding. What is the preparatory? So in weaving there is a two method is there. One is the preparatory and another one is the weaving. In preparatory we classified into two type. One is war preparation and another one is the weft preparation. In that weft preparation we followed the pawn winding machine. This is the pawn winding machine. What do you mean pawn? This is pawn. This is the weft device. It used to insert the weft yarn through the war pliers and it make the fabric with help of the loom. So before starting the loom process we need this kind of preparatory. Okay, and this is the empty pawn and this is the loaded pawn. So the mechanism is the ultimate is the pawn load the empty pawn load here and the yarn to be wind on this pawn like this and it again it passed into the weaving process. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about how this machine running and what are the parts and functions available in these machines. First, this is the front side of the machine. Okay, and this is the and this side is the back side. So here the cone converted into pawn. Here cone converted into pawn with help of these machines. So that's why it called as the pawn winding machine. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the parts of the machines. So it start from back side and this is called as the creel. We know creel. So creel is placed at the bottom back of the these machines and used to hold the this kind of cone. Okay. So the cone is held with the help of this creel. Okay. Second, thread guide. This is the thread guide. So this thread guide placed between the creel and this kind of tensioner. Okay. So it used to just guide to the yarn from cone to tensioner. Okay. Without this thread guide means the yarn to be chance to cut or sometimes it plays the next machines. Okay. So this kind of thread guide just help to the thread from unwind from cone and it passed into the tensioner. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about this tensioner. What is tensioner? So tensioner means apply the tension to the this yarn. Okay. Here we followed the washer type tensioner. So there is a pair of washer type tensioner available here and opposite direction two type of washers placed in opposite positions. So when we look at zoom view we can easily identify the methods of washer present here. Okay. When the yarn passed between these kind of two washer it can easily apply the tensioner to the yarn. Okay. Then it passed into the next stop motion. This is the lightweight stop motion. It placed between the washer and traveler. It used to stop the these machines whenever the yarn to be broken. Okay. So next we are going to discuss about traveler and feeler. So the traveler and feeler placed near the pawn winding section. This is the pawn winding section. In that major role is wind the yarn on the pawn. Okay. So here traveler and thread guide is here. So first we discuss about thread guide. Thread guide already told you it used to guide the yarn from the stop motion to pawn. Next, feeler. This is the feeler. This feeler attached with the thread guide, it used to adjust the winding length. Whenever the wind the yarn on the pawn, it reaches the minimum or or the bunch length, it called as a bunch length. When reach the bunch length means it automatically change the directions from the top to bottom. So based on this, the yarn wind on the Pirn with uniform tension. So this is Pirn. Now we are going to start the machines, and we can watch how it is working. Next, this is the storage section. Here the empty Pirn you are seeing now. This is the empty Pirn. The number of empty Pirn just place this storing device. So it can easily pass into the winding section whenever the fully loaded Pirn passed to the bottom of the machines. Now we are going to start the machines, and we can watch how it is working. That's all about writing machine. Next, we are going to discuss about weaving mechanism.